Welcome, you guitar aficionados. I do get quite a few guitars to test and then send back, and I get paid for those videos, by the way. Sometimes I get higher end guitars from, maybe Schecter or Music Man or Ibanez, and I get to test them, and the deal is that I get to keep them, and usually then no money changes hands. So I do get some fine instruments. And usually when such a fine instrument arrives, I know it's very sad because this is what we love. This is what we covered. This is our world. This is your world. This is my world. It can become, next guitar arrives. And you even leave it like in the box for a while. Well, today, this arrived. And I feel, Andy, stop binging me, that this is a little bit special. When I met Avi Shabat at NAMM, when he was sitting in his booth with Jason Lollar, having a gay old time, drinking whiskey, I immediately knew this is a very special kind of person. And then I met him at Guitar Summit, where I gotta show you, where he literally gifted me his personal Shabat Line DX. Look at this thing. And I gotta say, gifted or free doesn't happen on this channel. You always say, oh, you get free guitars. No, I do not. I do provide advertising. I provide content for these companies. And if I don't charge them, then I'm making a video that otherwise I could actually get money for. So nothing here is free. It is an exchange of goods. I do get the guitar, and the good I provide is advertising to a larger crowd of people that watches these weird videos. So free gets me very upset when you say you get free guitars. No, I do not. It's an exchange of goods. It's a barter system. So he gave me this to be advertised, and I made a video for it, but also I used it in so many videos because it's such a fantastic instrument. And you might say, wait, isn't that a ripoff of the Friedman guitars? Well, back in the day when Friedman wanted to start making guitars, he went to Avi and said, let's design something. And then they did this together. And the manufacturing, because it had to be done in larger numbers than Avi could do in his little shop, went to the Grover Jackson facility. That's how that happened. And that's why these Shabat guitars are very similar to the Friedman guitars. So I talked to Avi last year and around Guitar Summit time because I did a little video for that and I wanted his contribution. And he's like, well, I'm a little bit bored. And I'm like, you don't have to be bored. Just build a guitar for me. And that was a joke. And he immediately goes like, what do you want? You don't have to ask me twice. And I said, well, the one thing I can use more often than anything else is an HSS Strat. Because I get the single coil sounds, I get the in-betweens, I get the beautiful cleans, but I also get the rock and roll with the humbucker. It makes total sense. It can be a good go-to guitar for a YouTube channel like mine because it covers a lot of ground. And it happens to be the kind of guitar that Shabat sells quite a bit. My friend Sophia bought one in a beautiful kind of, I think, rose gold, something like this. So he went and started to work on my HSS Shabat, which should be right in there. So I can't wait to unbox her. Remember that PRS Silver Sky that came out in the dark nebula something with the color changing thing, which then went for $8,000? And this year, what did they do? They did the PRS Silver Sky, which technically is $2,700. Lunar Ice, limited to 1,000 or 800 or something. And all of a sudden, they're now popping up on Reverb for 12 grand because it's got a different color. It's ridiculous. If you buy a standard white one for $2,700 and you get it repainted in the Lunar Ice, which any paint shop will do, then you have that color for about $500-600, probably more than the guitar was worth. Why would people spend 12 grand on one? See where I'm going with this? You see where I'm going with it, with those kind of color changing colors? You might see where I'm going with this. Leslie, someone made a mess. Right? Leslie, someone made a messly. Not funny? This is clearly very well packaged. Whoa, wait, what? This isn't black. Can you see this? This is... Oh, it smells like a luthier's workshop. This is an amazing, like, dark blue case. I mean, it's gonna end up in the attic, but still. Come the fuck on! G&G quality cases. Nice. Let's make sure it doesn't pop up. Pop open. I'm gonna see if I can peek in without you guys. Let the first moment be mine, okay? Fuck! No peeking! He sent me pictures. They are worthless! Holy shit-hola! Avi, come on! First of all, it says Shabat there. Come on, how cool is that? How cool is that? Stitched into the case. But oh my god! Oh! Oh! What the? Oh! I sincerely hope that the cameras can capture this. I don't think any camera can. How do I... how the... And she's light. Oh, that neck. Oh, the feel of that neck. Whoa! So, yeah, that's a turquoise, but then... No, it's not. Then that's purple. Purple. Blue. Blue. Oh, look at that. Purple. Holy shit, fuck. Leslie and I, we were kind of... Not fighting because Leslie doesn't give a crap. But we were discussing what the pickguard should be. And Avi's guys were like, no, we were going to go... We had silver, I think black and gold, aluminum. And I wasn't sure about the gold. But now in What?
Wasn't the third one pink?
Yes, it was pink. It was pink and aluminum. But I'm saying he was right about the gold. And the age? So yeah, it's a Strat, it's HSS something. But the color is... So Leslie's changing the cameras, and every time she does, she looks different. Go to the main... Yeah, purple. Look at this in this camera. So what Avi did is he painted the whole thing black so that when he sculpts the color back, there's black coming through. Obviously, you can see that very clearly up there. But I mean, you know what? Screw that PRS, because this is aged. Of course, he would never have a guitar in this color naturally aged because this color didn't exist back in the, 60s and 70s. Which is why this is very, very, very unique. But I mean, come on! Avi, if you don't sell a shit ton of these now, I don't know what's wrong with people, because that is literally the coolest thing I've ever seen. And then he's got these beautiful little dots. With a little, just very, very subtle. Truss rod, spoke wheel right there, which is just a modern guitar. That's how it should be. And then look at this neck. With a skunk stripe out of flame maple. Look at the headstock. Of course, vintage tuners. That's okay. I'm not going to bitch about non-locking tuners there. And then we discussed it as well. We wanted to keep the whole headstock with a nice flame, but he did a little bit of that color on that second level of the headstock. So it's picked up there. And because the headstock is so goldish yellow, gold made sense here. So we have this kind of yellowish gold in this, and then it gets picked up there. Holy... Let me find a trem arm. Apparently, Avi found my balls and wanted to return them to me. He must think I have no balls. See, what is the explanation for this, Avi? You're like, here, Henning, have some balls. So, no matter what you do, your Shabat guitar comes with some balls. Oh. Look at the trem arm. First of all, it's aged. And secondly, how much attention to detail is that? It's in the same color. No idea if that's going to come off. But, and it is a modern type. A little bit more modern. Oh, that's rock solid. God, that neck. The feel, and of course, the look. It doesn't get an awful lot more high-end than this guitar. And knowing Avi, this will be under $4,000 probably. I don't know. I don't want to say how much it is. I don't know. The action is a little bit ridiculously low, but also, of course, it traveled and it was in the cold, so it has to acclimatize, and I'm going to work with the action of the neck. But I mean, it's a very good piece of wood with balls. So this will very likely, in a couple of days, I'm going to look at the neck and then set it up the way it has to be set up. Right now, it's a little bit very low. I don't have any stats for this. I have zero knowledge about the wood of the body. I don't know. Alder, I have no idea. Obviously maple. I don't know what the pickups are. I assume they are Lola's because he does a lot with Jason. So that's the Jackson Audio Golden Boy with a little bit of stuff from the Sidekick and the Tone King Sky King. Let's go into the Morgan MVP 66. Oh, I just banged it against the table, but who cares? Friedman Smallbox. Okay, that doesn't suck. Now the difficult thing, we're gonna need a name for her. Because I'm gonna have to talk to Leslie about this. Leslie, do you have any ideas already?
No.
No. Do you care?
No.
No. You just want to get out of here?
Yeah.
Okay. No, we can't do that. We have to do a Houston Kettner video. Come on! Look at this! Leslie, what do you think? Is it cool?
Except that it's all scratched up.
Okay, Avi, it's cool, except that, you scratched it all up. Oh my god, I didn't even see this. It's engraved. You are amazing, Avi. Look at this. It says links with HP in it. That is HP. What an absolutely stunningly special instrument. Shabat, Brian, the whole team, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I will put this in a shit trillion videos, and probably in about half a year, we're going to come back to her and I'll tell you my experiences with my links. That's what she's called. That's what he called it. But we were going to need a different name for her, like my name. So, Avi, you're a gentleman, the whole team. If you want one of, the top level of instruments, ultra specialized in custom, Shabat guitars, that's where you go. Wow. Thanks, Leslie. Thank you, guys. Animals at the end.
Shapeless